passable, this, very passable.
Nothing like a good glass of Chateau de Tromper, eh, Tobias?
Oh, you're right there, Eli.
Who'd have thought 30 years ago we'd all be sitting here in a 6-star beachside luxury hotel drinking Chateau de Tromper wine with the fate of the world in our hands.
Aye, in them days we'd have been glad for anyone to have believed our apocalyptic predilections.
Aye, a warming planet.
Without polar bears, or warming, permanent droughts, with storms and hurricanes.
We said reefs would be gone by now.
But you know, we were hippies in those days, and we were poor. Aye, because we were poor, my old professor used to say to me, money doesn't buy you integrity.
He was right. I was more honest when I had nothing. We used to say our precious little home had a great big hole in the atmosphere. Hole? You were lucky. We said the earth was cooling. Temperatures would drop by 10 degrees, half the population would starve, and the rest would freeze to death.
Oh, you were lucky everyone forgot that one. We said Arctic would melt every summer because of global warming. Oh, we used to dream of Arctic melting. We'd be living in a palace by now if we'd made a movie about it. We said climate change would turn the oceans into acid and stink of rotting fish. Global warming? Oh, well, when I say global warming, we covered it up with a piece of climate change, but it was global warming to us.
My team of 97 scientists predicted waters would be 30 stories high and we'd all be living at the bottom of the sea. 97? That's nothing. There were 9,000 of us all huddled together, clutching onto a Nobel Prize for deer funding, because we said that people would be skiing between palm trees and wearing gas masks to survive the poisoned air.
Nobel Prize?
Aye.
Luxury. My research team got stranded for 3 months in Antarctic ice during the hottest year ever. Climate change gave us frostbite, mental impairment and genital herpes. And when we got home, our university only gave us a brown paper bag with another $100 million in funding. Oh, we predicted massive waves, crime waves, heat waves, Mexican waves, even them big Japanese waves. Our computer models said there'd be bushfires every morning, and by the time you got home, your whole family'd be dead from malaria, if you're lucky.
Well, we said it would be tough. We used to wake up at midnight sweating and take temperature with our tongues. We spent 14 hours a day, week in, week out, fudging data and calculated there'd be giant hailstones falling from the sky and 27 billion climate refugees. And if we didn't get published, our old man would beat us senseless with a hockey stick.
Right. I reckon all the rivers and dams will be fully empty half an hour before a drought the day after a flood. We'll eat a handful of hot snow for breakfast, work as prostitutes for 29 hours a day, and pay for permission to breathe. And before the sun sets, Gaia will have killed every living creature on the face of the earth and dance about on our graves singing Kumbaya. But you try and tell the people that today, They won't believe you.
Oh.